Hi guys, sorry if you hear some background noise, it's freezing, I've got the heater on. This is happening as we speak. So I want you to meet Bergman Paul, who hit me up in April, start of April. Hello Juliana, hope you are doing well today. I said, I'm sorry, but do we know each other? I just like your profile and I would like to get to know you more. I said, my profile's locked. How did you find me when it's locked? Do you like Jimmy Barnes? He puts in, apropos of nothing. I said, how did you find my account? Are you Australian? I'm originally from Stockholm, Sweden, and I just got to Aussie not long ago. Are you from Finland? He said. I said, yes, but I live in Australia also. I've been to Stockholm many times. Great city. Wow, that's amazing. I'm also bringing my son and planning on staying here permanently. I said, where are you then? What city? I'm currently in Brookfield, Brisbane. I said, ugh, hate Queensland. I'm in New South Wales, so not far really, an hour flight away. You're in the country. What are you doing in a country town? Because it was a country town. And in response to, oh, I hate Queensland and it's only an hour flight away, oh, okay, I've only been to New South Wales once. And in response to what he was doing in a country town, it's where I chose to stay because it's quiet and not that far from my work at the moment. I said, what are you doing? What does a Swedish man do in rural Queensland? Look, I've got to go out. It's Saturday night and I'm out with mates. Tell me all about your job. I'm sure it's fascinating. I'm a hired contractor, he says, working with BMD on rail network project. I said, doing what? I'm an engineer managing some rail projects, working on signalling lights, rail tracks installation, also renew and amendment some project sites. Said, I'm definitely not an engineer. I said, what kind of engineer? I'm on their website right now and on their list of staff. It's interesting. Construction and repairing machines, he puts in. And in response to, I'm on their website right now and their list of staff, he goes, that sounds great, but I'm not a permanent staff. I said, so what are you? Construction, civil, electrical, what? And in response to, I'm not a permanent staff, I said, their project managers are though. Listed, I mean. Who's your manager? He goes, I am both civil, construction and diesel mechanical engineer. So he's got three. He's a 3 times engineer. Hold on, let me just tell him to F off. Sorry, he just wait, stop. So he's both civil construction and diesel mechanical engineer. I said, so you're a mechanic fixing trains? And 3 different engineering degrees. That's impressive. Where did you study? I'm private contractor, missus, he said. I said, you still would have a project manager. That's how it works. Someone hired you. You know what a contractor is and does, right? And in response to that's impressive, where did you study? University of Michigan and my PhD at Steinbeis University, which is in Germany. And in response to, you know what a contractor is and does, right? Yes, of course, LOL. How long have you been in Australia? He said, trying to change the subject. I said, almost 2 decades now. I'm still amazed that you have 3 engineering degrees. To do 3 separate fields of engineering when people usually do 1 is just amazing. And then he'd gone away. And I said, and you're active at all times of the day and night. Well, I guess it is Sunday, right? Because he was up, in the middle of the night. Good morning. I was up and down like a yo-yo all night, he said. I watched soccer with my son while I was on phone with him and I didn't get to sleep until almost morning. I just woke up again not long ago, went for a walk with Molly, and I'm back inside. How is your day going? And I'm sure Molly is his imaginary dog. I said, where's your son and how old is he? Which game was on last night? He will be 14 this coming August. And Manchester City and Crystal Palace, he said. And I'm sure he was watching the soccer. I said, and you never did tell me how you managed to get 3 different engineering degrees in 3 different areas. And in response to Manchester City and Crystal Palace, I said, you left him alone. Your son, I mean. I take it he isn't here with you. Why not? And in response to, you never did tell me how you managed to get 3 different engineering degrees. Oh, I think I've stated as much as I can when you ask about my institutions and career. I said, not really, but okay, if you don't want to discuss it. It's incredibly rare and not usually a thing here, but if you say so, dude. And in response to, you left him alone. Oh, I didn't left him alone. He's living with my mum for now, and I'm going to bring him here with me as soon as I get stuff organised. Next time goes on, we can get to talk more about that, referring to his career. Because obviously he doesn't know what he's doing, so he doesn't want to engage. I said, if you say so. You see, my brother is an engineer, and when I mentioned it to him in passing last night, the reaction was strange, but never mind. Later then. He also works on a contractor basis, getting hired by companies. When you have time, give me a call. I haven't heard a Swedish accent in some time, and it'll be nice to hear one again. So he came back. Oh, that sounds great. We can get to talk sometimes, and I will like to know more about you and your work too, hopefully to meet up one day if possible, says the man who's supposedly only an hour away from me. I said, sure, Brisbane's only an hour flight. What construction aspects does brother work on? He said, showing me that he's 100% not either Swedish nor engineer. I said, but I'd need to speak on the phone first. Definitely, came the response. I'm not in rush in anything. I just can't get on the flight. Apropos of I don't know what. And in response to what construction aspects does brother work on, I said he's not in construction. He's a mechanical engineer working on a contractor basis within manufacturing. I will like to know you first too and talk to you better on the phone, he tries. And okay, I get that, around my brother. I said, sure, let's chat on the phone. I miss the Swedish accent. I've been around the world several times and always miss the accents. I said, you're welcome to call now. As you know, it's Sunday, and though I've got footy later, I'm free now. And in response to, okay, I get that, I said he got trained in Germany also with Mercedes-Benz. That's so nice of you, he says. I don't know what for. I said, the German and Swedish accents are great. And in response to, he got trained in Germany also with Mercedes-Benz. Great, he's doing good job, I bet. Ugh, these guys. I said, and as you know, in Finland, half the population are Swedish. And he's got a great job, referring to my brother. And in response to German and Swedish accents are great, he goes, how many language can you speak? Mildly panicked now. I said, 5. Not very well, but enough. Wow, he says, stars in his eyes. I said, so can you? Can you list them? He said. I said, you can speak Swedish, German and English, can't you? Yes, came the hesitant response. I said, nice, then I can practice when you call. Little Polish and Spanish, he puts in. I said, that's good. My best friend is Polish, from Warsaw, so you can speak 5 also. I'm great at picking accents, I can always tell, LOL. To which he responds, what languages can you speak better? I said, I speak English, obviously, Finnish, some Russian, some Japanese, and I'm learning some Hebrew. Oh, and I speak Italian. To which he goes, whoa, gotcha. I said, Australia is so multicultural, it's easy to pick up. I want to learn Yoruba and Arabic, hoping that the African dialect would draw him out. I speak little Farsi too. You are smart, mate, said the man, now showing me he's absolutely, obviously African. We knew that. I said, that's good. I've been to Israel and Egypt, but nowhere else in the area. I can understand French, but not good, said my scammer. I said, French is hard. You should understand some Finnish, being Swedish, and Russian, and they do. Swedes speak some Finnish and vice versa. I will love to learn Finnish better, he said. I said, most difficult language in the world, but your TV had Finnish subbies when you were in Sweden, so I'm sure you're familiar. To which my scammer says, but I'm used to more of English than Swedish for the past few years. I said, but you said you only just got to Australia. Surely you are fluent in Swedish. It is your mother tongue. To which he said, I've been to the state for longer years and my late wife was from here. I said, what state? South Australia, he says, completely misunderstanding what I meant, because he obviously meant America. I said, so your wife was Aussie, but you said you'd only just arrived. She's from Adelaide and I've always been wanted to live here. I said, so you didn't live here with her and your son? I'm going to go out for lunch with some friends. Chat later, give me a call tonight if you like. And in response to, so your wife was Aussie, but you said you'd only just arrived, he said, I've been here once before with her for donkey years, and after marriage we never make it here again. And in response to me going out, okay, have fun and be safe. I will try to call, but you never tell me what you do too. I said, lucky Australia doesn't work on Sundays. And in response to what I do, I said, I'm a literature professor. I did my PhD at Monash University. I also did some linguistics, but mainly literature and art, a humanities degree, which obviously my idiot scammer had no idea what I was talking about. That's a great job. Definitely you are a good lecturer. How could he tell, right? I said, I think so anyway. So at about 8:30 that same night, how is your night going? I ignored him for 2 days. I said, it was fine, thanks. I've been busy with work, hence the insane hour of my message. I messaged at 3:30 in the morning, knowing he'd be up. He ignored me. Good morning to you, he says around lunchtime. How is your day going? I said, it's over, thankfully. To which he responds, I still have about 1.5 hours left at 5 in the evening. I said, that's a late one. What are you doing today at work? Which stumped him and he vanished for another 2 days. Sorry I didn't write you, being busy. I hope everything is going well with you. I said, I'm fine and everything is good. To which the next day, glad to hear that. So he was really dropping the ball here because he was obviously online. I kept checking. He was online almost 24/7, but he had other clients on the go. Good morning, he said just a day and a half ago. I said, you've been up half the night online. How are you doing? I'm doing okay. I was just on the phone with my son before. How about you? Came the response. I said, I was up early. I have a lecture early and didn't do any preparation over the weekend because it was my birthday, obviously. No, I didn't tell him that. Oh, I get that, he said. I hope you get it all done. Have a wonderful day and productive week ahead. And I didn't hear from him until this morning, which is Wednesday, FYI. Good morning from here, he said, at 6 in the morning. I said, from here? You're meant to be in the same country as me, ... We do have the same time zone, or did you forget? Yes, I know you are Sydney and I'm in Queensland. He edited that. He said, you are Sydney and I'm in Sydney, which explains my next response. I said, you told me you were in Brisbane. Yeah, there was still time difference few weeks ago, whatever that meant. I said, Brisbane and Sydney are not the same state. And in response to there was still time difference few weeks ago, I said, what? Question mark, question mark, question mark. I know there's about an hour time difference between Brisbane and Sydney, but he doesn't know that either. Never mind, came the hurried response. I said, no, I do mind. Maybe I shouldn't have wrote that, said my scammer. And I, at this point, as you guys know, I don't have the patience to do romance scams, so I decided to call him out. I said, you're not making sense. Are you even in Australia? To which he said, it's too early in the morning to make sense sometimes, LOL. I said, I'm not sure you are. I think it's 9 p.m. where you are, because it was 9 p.m. in Nigeria. No, it's 6:06 a.m. and my son is in 10:06 p.m. now. I said, I'm reading back the chat and I'm telling you the weirdness of it. That's good, he said. Someone can seems weird because you don't know them well enough. Whatever that was. I said, and your son is not in Australia, you already said. That's why you're up all night video calling him, remember? Yes, he's in Stockholm, Sweden, and it's bedtime there. And I'm pretty sure, I don't know if he actually told me that his son was in America or not. I don't even remember now. I don't think he did, but he didn't remember either. I said, you've kind of screwed the pooch here, dude. Good luck hustling your way out of this. So just tell me, what's the scam here? Which the idiot gave a thumbs up. I said, you need to keep track of your stories. And in response to, you've kind of screwed the pooch here, he goes, please be respectful. I said, please don't lie. But that won't happen, will it? Your whole story and pretend career is nonsensical, plus your entire backstory. And in response to good luck hustling your way out of this, tell me what's the scam. He goes, I have no idea of what you are up to. Messaging you early morning doesn't mean I don't know what I'm doing, said my scammer who had no idea what he was doing. I said, everything you say is nonsensical. And in response to your whole story and pretend career is nonsensical, he goes, just don't be judgmental. I said, you guys need to do your research better. It's insulting to me. How stupid do you think we are? It's not about research, it's about someone's career, okay? I said, plus you hit up an Aussie, which was silly. And in response to, it's not about research, it's about career, okay? I said, imaginary career. I'm bloody serious with my life. Oh, come on, mate, he says, trying to add a little bit of verisimilitude with the mate, forgetting he was meant to be Swedish. I said, maybe your real life, but nothing you've told me is true. That much is clear, reading back the chat. And in response to good luck hustling your way out of this, what's the scam? He goes, you have to explain this. I said, oh, I think you know very well what I mean. You'd best think quickly on your feet, because you've done a poor job so far. More holes in your story than Swiss cheese. To which my scammer said, I'm just trying to be funny for saying morning from here. That says a lot about your mindset. Trying to gaslight me. I said, no, you weren't. That was clear. And in response to, oh, I think you know very well what I mean. It's not a job. It's just the conversation, he said. I said, don't insult my intelligence, Omar. You're not even Swedish and you're not here. I'm not insulting your intelligence and don't do the same to mine either, said my mildly more experienced scammer, who he could have been from South Africa or from Ghana. There are three very distinct, different scammer and response styles I've discovered, and I'll talk about that in another video. I said, and you 100% are not an engineer. Your assumption can be wrong, tells me my fake engineer. I said, not this time, mate, and sent 2 laughing emojis. I said, wow. Not just because we meet on here or message you make me a jack. Whatever that means, please tell me. And in response to, and you 100% are not an engineer, the response was, lol, but no denial. I said, oh, dearie me, it's all falling apart now. What will you do? Lose a client or keep gaslighting your way? Let's see. Manipulation and gaslighting are the tools of the unintelligent and banal. To which he says, gaslighting? Exclamation point, question mark. I said, yep. I think you're being manipulative, not me, he said. I said, you should keep track of your lies you told and who you told them to. It's too early for that, missus, he said. And in response to, I think you're being manipulative, not me, I said, sweetie, not a single word out of your mouth has been true. Don't pity chat, he said. I said, I'm around engineers all the time and you aren't one. I'm not your sweetie, LOL, laughing emoji, he sent. I said, and you're not Swedish, nor are you here. And in response to don't pity chat, I said, I think you need it. You're obviously not good at this. No clients. I'm a teacher, remember? Think I can't tell? To which he responds, linguistic, being around engineers all the time and you think we are all on the same scheme. Having no idea what I'd said and what that meant, as if linguistic professors are around engineers. What an absolute muppet this guy was. I said, you're up all night getting clients for remittance and clearly not good at it. To which he sent 2 laughing emojis. And in response to that linguistic being around engineers all the time and you think we are all in the same scheme being an operative word they also use, I said, that was a word salad of nonsense. And in response to you're up all night getting clients, he goes, client? Tell me more about that then. You never see me all night, which means you are the one here all night, said my scammer, who I see there all night because, as you guys know, I get up at 3 a.m. for work. I said, I think you know better than me. Unfortunately, I'm not your mugu. You got baited. And in response to you never see me all night, which means you are the one here all night, I said, you can't show me your fake Swedish accent. And in response to, I think you know better than me, I don't know anything better because I can't be perfect, but you can't be the best either, said my scammer, who 100% was telling the truth there. And in response, you can't show me your fake Swedish accent, the response was, wow. Very unimpressed, wow. I said, you don't know time differences or anything about engineering. And in response to, I don't know anything better because I can't be perfect, but you can't be best either, I said, I'm not online lying to people with stolen photos. You are. I reverse image searched your photo. It's interesting. Bergman. I said, you guys are so lazy with your stories. And in response to, you can't show me your fake Swedish accent, he goes, is that what you want? You want someone to entertain you with their accent? I said, no, Just someone who doesn't lie for remittance for once. That would be nice. But you guys make it unsafe online to make connections. Shame on you. How many women are you lying to right now? Are you having much luck? To which he said, I'm so excited with this early morning. See you later, alligator. And misspelt alligator. And in response to, yes, I know you are Sydney and I'm in Queensland, which he had edited because he said, yes, I know you are Sydney and I'm in Sydney. I said, nice edit. Lucky I already called you out. And in response to see you later, alligator, I went, run, scammer, and sent 3 laughing emojis. I said, make better choices with your life. To which he said, keep going, scammer. I said, you LIE boys are ridiculous, just rubbish humans. To which he says, it's a shame you can't even take a time to understand the reality of life. And I thought he was going to go into a thing of how bad his life is. I said, even animals don't do this to each other. And in response to you LIE boys are ridiculous, he goes, what's that? Still trying to preserve his integrity. And in response to it's a shame you can't even take time to understand the reality of life, I said, the lying, the hustle. I know you aren't the dude in the photos. I already told you. And in response to even animals don't do this to each other, he goes, probably we are nutcrackers. I don't know what that means. Answers in the comments. I said, so who are you really? Either tell the truth or don't, but this one is blown. Good luck with your next one. You'll need it. Kids who lie should stay off the internet. To which he says, blown? Are you a missile? Absolutely juvenile. I said, wow, the wit of a child also, to match the IQ of one. But we knew that already with your abysmal lying skills. To which he responded, you don't even know me enough to say that, what the fuck? To which I said, I know you aren't who you say you are, so the rest is obvious, rolling my eyes. And in response to, I know you aren't who you say you are, you just don't know me enough, he tries again. I said, I know your photo is fake, so is your name, and all the details of the life you told me are fabricated. So what on earth would make me want to know anything about you now? To which he responds, I said, you lied about everything. Do your research before you accuse me, missus, he tries. I said, that's why you didn't want to call, because we both know you haven't got a Swedish accent. I knew then, to which he put a laughing emoji. And proving me right. And in response to do your research before you accuse me, I said, I already did. I found the real photo, a person in the photo. I told you this twice. Lol, came the response. I said, yes, it's fucking hilarious to steal someone's pictures. You found nothing, he declared. I said, want to make a bet? I'll bet you $100 Steam card. That's what you guys use, right? To which he responds, LOL, for what? I said, call me right now and I'll tell you what I found. Give that to your kid if you've got any. Showing me exactly where he came from, because that apparently is the height of insult not to have children, but we never discussed whether I had kids or not. I said, but you don't have the guts. We had cross-posted. My response to the comment about my child, I said, there he is, the real charmer behind the lies. Uh-oh, he mocks. I said, knew he'd show himself, gutless, like I said. Keep it up, because your gut is full, Mrs. Confidence. And yes, another allusion to obviously the fact that he's probably hungry, right? I said, oh, absolutely. Confidence that you're a poor liar, a thief of photos, and a coward. To which he responds, it's another day, Finn. Go get something done. I said, go scan someone else, little mumu. And in response to, oh, absolutely, confident that you're a poor liar and a thief, he goes, it takes one to know one, but I'm not. He tries that old reverse switcheroo. To which I sent laughing emojis. I said, with your fake profile, fake career, fake life, how small you must be, how small your life must be. To which he said, wow, stars in his eyes. And at this point, he was just typing. And I went, wow, are you writing a novel there, buddy? Or is he triggered like the little man he is? To which he said, I can't stop laughing. This is truly a face-sook. Well done for that one. Not Facebook. I think you do this every day. How right he was. I said, yes, the man with the stolen photos, stolen life, fake stories, and need to be someone he isn't. Yes, whatever little man says. LOL, you are cute, by the way. To To which I said, I know I am, and that's actually me, unlike your photo. I think you have a stolen life. Yes, that's me too, he tries again. I said, ooh, projection. And in response to, yes, that's me too, I said, no, mate, already found the real dude for the 6th time. I now know who and what you really are. Here is the real dude and no other copy of me. You can find fake ones, but not me, said my fake one with the most stupid profile. I'll show you after. I went, because at this point I'd lost interest. To which he sent 3 laughing emojis. I said, whatever you say, little man. Yes, big woman, he yells. I said, keep telling yourself that while you live your lie online. You just want me to call you, he said, which I did because I wanted to be proven absolutely, unequivocally correct. I said, how's your internet minutes doing? And in response to, you just want me to call you, I said, I don't need you to. You already gave yourself away like 5 times and didn't even realize. To which he said, you are looking too sad and uncomfortable in your picture. Life is too short. Just try to find happiness in yourself. I said, well, it's been interesting chatting to you, not. So make better choices with your life, little man. And in response to life is too short, just to try to find happiness in yourself, I said, says the liar and thief. You are up all night and thinking you can be smarty pant. Smarty pant. I said, your life is really good, I'm sure. Smart ass, came the response. I said, oh dear, the little baby insults again. Boring. And in response to, well, it's been interesting chatting to you, not make better choices with your life. I can employ you as my special advisor. I said, so you're about 19 then, and you can't employ anyone. You need to have a job to do that, and we both know what your job is, don't we? And in response to, so you're about 19 then, he comes up with the most absolutely gut-wrenching insult of, oh, is that your age or your son's age? And in response to, you can't employ anyone, you need to have a job to do that, you are not even qualified. I don't know for what. And yes, we both know what your job is, don't we? He goes, LOL, try me. And in response to, oh, is that your age or your son's age? My response was, oh, good one. Dear Lord, you are really small and sad, aren't you? To which he just sent 3 laughing emojis because he was triggered. Yes, I am, he said. And in response to, you are not even qualified, I said, no, I'm not qualified to be a thief. It's not something to be proud of, but you guys love the hustle, don't you? To which he responds, if you call me a thief, that means you are my trainer. I said, isn't it past your bedtime already? And in response to, but you guys love the hustle, don't you? He goes, what do you call hustle, missus? And in response to, if you call me a thief, that means you are my trainer, I went again with the nonsensical word salad. Wow, did you even go to school? And in response to, isn't it past your bedtime? He goes, you just want to sleep, said the man, forgetting the time difference and what the time in Australia was. I said, I'm guessing not, to the schooling thing. And in response to, again with the nonsensical word salad, wow, did you even go to school? He said, ask your mum if you've got one because that's getting out of hand, said my now insulted scammer. And in response to, you just want to sleep, I said, no, I actually know about time differences, unlike you. To which he says, and you can get what you are looking for. I don't know what that meant. I said, I'm looking to bust people like you online and then post about them. And I succeeded. So thanks. I messaged the real guy in the photo, by the way. He will want to speak with you on Facebook, no doubt. And in response to, I'm looking to bust people like you online, he goes, go ahead and you will face the consequences because I'm not what you are looking for. To which I sent laughing emojis. I said, what are you going to do from over there, little man? What a fucking joke you are. To which he responds, probably nothing, and sends way too many laughing emojis for a grown man. Because I'm me, he adds. I said, it's done. I've messaged him. To which he sent 2 laughing emojis. And in response to, because I'm me, I said, no, we already established you aren't, and you admitted it. So, dude, if you can't get clients, that's on you and your skills. Facebook and he will be contacting you soon. Look for the messages arriving in your messenger. And in response to, no, we already established you aren't and you admitted it, he goes, lol, actually you can get more client. Absolutely, I'm not the one looking for client. You are. You got a bug. Check in. Are you running away? You are the fake here, he said, sending an ant emoji and a picture of a very cute caterpillar, which I'm going to steal. I said, wow, you do rabbit on about nonsense, don't you? Just bugger off. Your whole bullshit is over, dude. I have to get ready, he says, for nothing. And in response to you are the fake here, I says the liar and thief. It's another day, he announces, meaning it's another night for him to be online scamming. And in response to I have to get ready, I said, go on then, I'm not stopping you. Have a good night. Enjoy yourself. Make friends online while this account is still up. It's not a good way to start the day. Try to be positive and don't be a sad sack all your life, he said. And go ahead then, I'm not stopping you. Have a good night, elicited the response of, actually is not night, don't be ridiculous. And in response to make friends online while this account is still up, he goes, LOL, let's see how that goes. Please take care of yourself because you really need it. And that was 6 minutes ago. Let me, actually, I don't think I will respond. I think he'll probably be back. So there you go, guys. That was my ridiculous Swedish engineer living in Australia. So like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. I'll keep you updated if he comes back. I actually don't think he is Nigerian. I'm thinking he's probably South African. They tend to be a lot more good-humoured. So talk to you guys later. Bye.